everyone, Jason here. Today I'm here with
Crystal,
who is the one and only K in JK Brickworks. And what are we doing today, Crystal?
today we're going to show you my model of a fisherman.
And so what was your motivation to build this model?
Well, for years my grandpa has been watching these videos that we put together, and he's really wondered, how do we actually make these mechanisms? How do we make them move? So I wanted to build a model that was simple enough for him, without any Lego experience, to be able to put together to see how we can actually make sculptures like this move. And when I was a kid, my family did a lot of fishing. I'd go out with my grandpa and my grandma and my parents, and we'd spend a lot of time on the lake fishing. And we always had a little cooler packed full of snacks, and we always had a pail for our fish. So I created this little sculpture of a fisherman because I thought my grandpa might enjoy it.
Cool. And we actually sent instructions and a little kit to a grandpa earlier. So long before this video was posted. So hopefully he will have already built it by the time he watches this. So how does this all work? When you rotate the propeller in the back, the boat constantly rocks back and forth. And every once in a while the fisherman will lurch backwards like he's trying to pull the fish out of the water. So let's take a closer look. And for that I will remove the fisherman and the boat. There is a central drive shaft running through the base that connects the propeller to this camming mechanism in the front, which is just made up of a couple of small Kinetic crankshaft pieces. On the underside of the front of the boat, there is this bar that extends underneath, and it rests in the gap between those two crankshaft pieces so that as they rotate, they raise and lower the front of the boat. And the boat is hinged in the middle using a couple of these turntable pieces oriented vertically on either side. And I have a standalone model of the boat with just the frame so you can more easily see what's going on. Parallel to the main drive shaft is this axle here, which is driven via an 8-tooth gear meshed with a 24-tooth gear, so that it will rotate once for every 3 rotations of the main drive shaft. And we have another cam mounted on this axle, which in this case is a 1x2 Kinetic lift arm, and that controls the motion of the fisherman. The fisherman is mounted on this platform, which is hinged in the back. And unlike the camming mechanism for the boat, this cam only engages with the front of that platform at the top of its rotation, which is only about 1/3 of its rotation cycle. For the rest of the rotation of the cam, the platform actually rests on the frame here. And it might be kind of hard to see, but we'll try and make it work. So you can see the dark gray cam there as it rotates it around. Now it hits the bottom of the front of the platform and pushes it up. And as it comes back down, the platform now rests on the frame while that cam continues on the rest of its rotation. Put all that together, and that is why the fisherman only moves intermittently and only once for every 3 rotations of the main drive shaft. If you'd like to see how this model is built in more detail or try and build it yourself, you can find instructions and information about getting the parts over at jkbrickworks.com as usual. As always, thanks for watching, keep on building, and
We'll see you next time. I should have smiled more.